Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2024 General Tarot reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for my Leo Sun and Leo Rising. While I'm shuffling the tarot here, let's take a look at your oracle cards. We do have Defend to the End, the Worthwhile. We also have as your spirit animal or familiar, we'll call it an animal, it's actually the dragon. Now this is the year of the dragon. We also have just had Lunar New Year, of course, so that we're in the year of the dragon now. And we also have surrender your need to always be right. Ooh, Leo. I can already feel the back up there, the defensive posture. You do like to be right, and let's be honest, most of us do like to be right. But there's an energy here of being humbled. Now, defending to the end what is worthwhile. Well, that's again that energy of defensiveness. It feels very Seven of Wands to me. It feels like needing to take that posture of fight. So what are you defending here? Well, what exactly is that in the month of March? The dragon tells me that you have a lot of firepower. And Leo, you being a fire sign, that makes complete sense. Now, this energy, though, of needing to be right. So what is this bluster? What is this fiery kind of energy? Does there happen to be a need to back down? Well, let's take a look. We'll put down the tarot, Leo. So let's take a look and see what's going on for you for the month of March 2024. We'll put these to one side. And let's see. While I'm putting down the cards, guys, please don't forget to press that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It really does help out my channel there. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Leo, let's take a look right in the center of this reading. We have the Justice card. Well, yeah. That's that energy of you getting your big sword out and saying, you know what? I know I'm right. I know I'm right, and I don't care what anyone else says, what their position is. I know that I am right. It's this energy of defense. In the past, we do have the Two of Wands. So there has been a choice in the past. Oh dear. Leo, have you made the wrong choice? Some of you might be thinking that it seems like you had choice in the past. You've made a choice, and now it feels like you're defending that choice, even though deep down you might have some regrets or reservations about this choice that you've made. Presently, we do have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's that conflict. Oh my gosh, Leo. So it seems like you've made a choice to stay with something, or to go with something that felt right at the time, but now, oh my God, you're fighting with the people that are around you. And the Nine of Swords tells me that you're now thinking that, oh gosh, maybe this wasn't exactly the right thing to do. Oh, Leo, your best part to follow is the Eight of Pentacles. This can still be worked on. Let's see if we can give you some advice about how that's going to pan out for you. Around you, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah. So it seems to be about a partnership. Someone that's around you. Now it's either you that's had this choice, and you now might be thinking, oh gosh, I don't know if I've made the right choice, but yet you trying to work it out with this person, or it's the other way around. Okay, so it could be somebody else has had a choice, but now they seem to be quite combative. So let's see. there may be, for some of you, there could be a third party involved. That's not for all of you, that's only for some of you who know that to be a cause. There may have been somebody here, either you, Leo, you might have had a choice between two people, or it was somebody that you know had a choice between, excuse me, you and another person, and of course you wanted to be the victor, as most of us would in that kind of situation. So you're the Dragon Slayer, and with the Five of Swords, boy, aren't you? Oh dear. The Dragon Slayer. Leo, so if there was a third party here, I feel like you weren't having any of that. You're saying, oh heck no, no. You are going to defend to the end what you feel is right, what you feel is a sense, whatever your sense of justice was, getting back at someone. It seems to be fighting with a person, I feel, or fighting about a person. Let's see, I'm not knowing that Five of Swords as the outcome here, guys. It definitely feels like a whole lot of conflict about a person. Gosh, let's take a look. What's going on here for Leo? Yeah, either you're the one with the regret about this choice, possibly because you're now fighting with that person, or it's the other way around. Let's see, Leo. Yeah, meditate and contemplate. I think that Spirit is asking you with this Eight of Pentacles to take some time to think things through, find get out of this conflict, take yourself out of this situation, find a place of peace and quiet and retreat to think things through, because obviously there's been choice in the past, and now you think, oh gosh, maybe I should have taken this other path because this feels really bad, it feels really negative. You seem to be fighting with people that you're currently around. This Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's not great energy. It feels like with this Two of Wands in the past, there may have been a choice that was made out of a sense of defensiveness. It may have even been like a situation, and I'm not saying this is 100% for all of you, but for some of you, Leos, you've had a situation where you could have accepted something in your life with peace and gratitude, but you chose to get back at this person. You chose anger. You chose to, it feels like revenge. It feels like you went into revenge mode here, Leo, in the past, in making this choice, and now there's this regret about how you've treated this person. Some of you felt, full moon in Virgo. Some of you felt insecurity. Some of you felt like you had to treat this person a particularly negative way in order to make yourself feel better. This defensive posture may have been a self-defense. Some of you are needing to kind of revisit a situation with cap in hand, saying, you know what, I was wrong. And I'm getting that old, you remember Happy Days, a lot of you will remember Happy Days, and Fonzie would come along and he found it very difficult to say the word wrong, so he would say, I was I kind of feel like that's you, Leo. I was you don't want to admit you're wrong here. You don't want to admit you're wrong, and so you kind of want to revisit this past choice, but you don't know how to revisit it because you feel like if you let your guard down here and admit how you feel about this other choice here, I feel it's someone that you're in love with, or a partner here that you see that you'd like a future with. It could be this fire sign here, male or female, not gender specific, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like it's somebody that you had a choice between. You may have chosen somebody else here, a third party, but now you're actually quite unhappy with your choice. Leo, I think that you want to revisit this past situation, but you don't know how to get past this conflict within yourself about how you don't want to be seen to be weak, or you don't want to be seen. Yeah, look guys, it just comes from a sense of insecurity, really. I feel Spirit is asking you to work on that sense of insecurity here. I don't feel that this is somebody that sees you in a negative light. I actually feel a lot of compassion. I'm seeing this person here as very compassionate to the person who's coming towards them here with an admission of, look, I was wrong, right? So there's compassion here, but yet the compassion and the care and the love is being met with this sense of defensive posture, and that is what is causing separation between these people. If someone who is compassionate and kind gets hurt too often by the person that they're being kind to, it creates a rift, it creates a divide, it creates separation. Eventually that person may leave. And then who's won here? It certainly isn't you, Leo, is it? If that's the case. Now you can reverse this. Feel free to reverse it if it's resonating more the opposite way around. Choice in how to be with a person that you care about. You want to reverse course. You want to take the more loving road. But yet you don't seem to be doing so. It seems to be more about, well, I need to show my strength here. I need to be defensive. I need to show this defensive posture to this person. Well, it's just going to create a rift. It's just going to create a divide, is what my spirit guide is saying. So, Leo, let's take a look for March. Message for Leo, please, for March. Yeah, we've got the desert passage here and overcoming obstacles. Yeah, I feel like you want to overcome the divide. You want to overcome the separation that now exists between you and this person. But it feels like it's going to be a long road ahead for you, Leo. Honestly, unless you can choose a different way. You can be mad about it, you can be defensive, you can push this person away, or you can admit some wrongdoing here, Leo. Feel free to flip it if it's the other way around. That's the only way that you're going to find a way through this passage here, and to get back on track with this person who I feel you do love here, Leo. So I'm going to leave it here. A very specific message. It won't be for all of my Leos. Feel free to check out your other sign placement here on the channel if this message isn't for you. Yeah, it's really about the choice in how you handle love. You can be You can meet love with love and compassion, or you can meet it with this defensive posture, this aggression, this revenge. Seems to be born out of some kind of insecurity, guys, but Spirit is saying you are good enough. You can work on that, work on some insecurities that you may have, and choose to circle back to this in a way which is what you really want. I feel the thing is, I feel you really do want love with this person. You want a future with them. You don't want there to be this divide. So yeah, show strength with showing love and compassion, not with anger and divisiveness. Spirit is saying find the middle ground with this person, and you can still be this person's knight in shining armor, I'm getting, without, with showing some vulnerability. There's a middle ground there, and I think some of my Leos may have taken too much of the aggressor of the knight kind of energy. You may have been perhaps a little bit more wanting to show a more masculine energy, more masculine side. Didn't want to show the feminine side because you saw that as something you weren't comfortable with. You thought it was a weakness. Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying no. You can show vulnerability here and be seen to be strong. I feel that this is someone here that wants their own King of Wands, wants their own masculine mirror, if you will. Yeah, I feel like we're talking about mirrored soulmates or mirrored twin flames here, Leo. One person being very feminine, the other person being very masculine, and the masculine energy is the one here that doesn't want to admit sense of wrongdoing. Yeah, this is just going to stay in this energy, my spirit guide is saying, unless you can find a way to treat this more feminine, this softer energy in a way that is respectful. And I think that was what was the thing that went wrong in the past here, guys. I wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm getting ahead of myself. One more card, guys, one more card for my Leos here, please, for March. Kind of went off on a tangent there, guys, sorry about that. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button before you go. Share me on your social media. And if you're a newcomer, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Low tide. Okay, this is about things being seen. Now, that is card number 18. So let's take a look at low tide. Low tide is all about discovery. When the waters recede, we can see what was hidden. So there's this solitary rock that's usually covered with salty water, but at low tide it's there, it's exposed, and this mermaid can be seen in this picture, unobscured by waves and waters. She comes to you now to ask what would be discovered. What miracles would you find if they suddenly became completely seen by you? You have reached a low tide moment to where either you or the circumstances about you can be seen. Yeah. What is around you? What needs clearing? What needs changing? And what requires the truth of exposure? If some aspects of your life have been kept hidden, they are now out in the open and can be faced and worked with. Your low tide moment can be challenging or full of wonder. You get to decide. But whichever it may be, one thing is for sure, it is time for truth. Mermaids cannot lie and yet are able to see the lies and falsehoods that we reassure ourselves with. She is here, the fully revealed mermaid at low tide, to ask you to have complete openness and transparency, especially with your own self. Do this with compassion, and what must change will change, slowly dissolving with the healing transmutability of the truth. Yeah, I think the truth about feelings here needs to come out. Yeah. Leo, I'm going to leave it with you guys. Leave that hanging in the air for you to digest. And I'll speak to you again next month. Please do take care. Bye for now.